It must be considered that there is nothing more difficult to carry out, nor more doubtful of success, nor more dangerous to handle, than to initiate a new order of things. Occasionally words must serve to veil the facts. But let this happen in such a way that no one become aware of it, or, if it should be noticed, excuses must be at hand to be produced immediately. There is no other way to guard yourself against flattery than by making men understand that telling you the truth will not offend you. He who causes another to become powerful ruins himself, for he brings such a power into being either by design or by force, and both of these elements are suspects to the one whom he has made powerful. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. Men are so simple of mind, and so much dominated by their immediate needs, that a deceitful man will always find plenty who are ready to be deceived. A man who is used to acting in one way never changes. He must come to ruin when the times, in changing, no longer are in harmony with his ways. Everyone who wants to know what will happen ought to examine what has happened. Everything in this world in any epoch has their replicas in antiquity. And yet we cannot define as skillful killing one's fellow citizens, betraying one's friends, and showing no loyalty, mercy, or moral obligation. These means can lead to power, but not glory. Men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims for his deceptions. For whoever believes that great advancement and new benefits make men forget old injuries is mistaken. How we live is so different from how we ought to live that he who studies what ought to be done rather than what is done will learn the way to his downfall rather than to his preservation. I hold strongly to this, that it is better to be impetuous than circumspect, because fortune is a woman, and if she is to be submissive it is necessary to beat and coerce her. He who becomes a prince through the favor of the people should always keep on good terms with them, which it is easy for him to do, since all they ask is not to be oppressed. Since love and fear can hardly exist together, if we must choose between them, it is far safer to be feared than loved. The vulgar crowd always is taken by appearances, and the world consists chiefly of the vulgar. The promise given was a necessity of the past, the word broken is a necessity of the present. There is no avoiding war, it can only be postponed to the advantage of your enemy. Men never do good unless necessity drives them to it, but when they are free to choose and can do just as they please, confusion and disorder become rampant.